I was bad at school. Now I'm trying to dodge a sentence. Just walking around. No, sorry. Welcome back to another episode of Two Joes and a Pro. As always, you got your guys Kenny, Ryan, and Brian. We are back, and we have a lot to get to today, man. March Madness has been madness, and it's been marching. As always, Kenny is out of it early, so um, let's just start there, man. It it was it's been a
Is your winner still in?
my winner still in. I got Arizona winning. They're going to win it. Don't worry about that. It's a lot of people clashing heads. They'll win that, but it doesn't matter. Because I can't win the money, and I don't care if it's not can't win the money. It don't matter. So let's get straight to the NCAA tournament. Oh, actually, let me ask my guys. How y'all doing, by the way?
I'm good, man. I got my new camera and my ring light, so I'm looking a little brighter.
Yes, you are.
And I'm in HD now.
You are looking good over there. I will say you are looking good. The camera looks good.
Thank you.
You know,
It really brings my white out.
Yeah, it's giving. Yes, it's giving brightness. That's what it's giving. Ryan, bro, what's going on with you?
I've had 2 days off of work. I'm getting my VA train going, doing my medical appointments. I'm crushing it, man.
About time, man. It's only took you 4 years to do that. Yeah.
Four, dude.
Been like almost 10.
11, 10 or 11 years.
Or maybe it's 4 years since I've been fucking telling, or 3 years now. 3 years since
This
I've
will
been
be
telling.
actually, you know what? In December, it'll be 11 years.
Yeah.
I got in December 2013.
All right. Let's get to it.
I can't find it.
It's all right.
Anyways.
Let's get to it. So we'll go through the first round real quick. What were we right on last week?
Ooh,
Huh.
I'll tell you.
I got the opposites on all the upsets.
Yes.
So the upsets that happened, I didn't have those. But then I picked upsets that didn't happen. That's how my bracket went.
I had NC State. We talked about that. Oregon, I had that, and that was pretty much it because everything else went the opposite way. So we'll touch the upsets real quick. So Kentucky, who I had going to the Final Four, Elite Eight, Final Four potentially, they lost to Oakland, which blew my mind because I just thought they had enough scoring to just go, and I thought they were finding their stride towards the end, but I guess I was wrong there.
They were until that dude hit like 10 3-pointers.
Yeah, he did.
He's like 26 years old. He's like a 10-year senior.
That's true.
Like, come on. And he just has the night of his life.
Yeah, it happens, man. James Madison, which Brian talked about a little bit. He said, wouldn't be surprised if James Madison shows up because I like the Wisconsin team because how they looked in the tournament, in the Big 12 tournament or the Big 10 tournament. But Brian was talking about it. James Madison, watch out for them. They end up beating Wisconsin. Clemson is somebody that people weren't even expecting to do anything just because they didn't look really any good at the end of the year. But they showed up like themselves in the beginning of the year, and they beat New Mexico, which a lot of people had as the upset there. I did talk about Grand Canyon and how Grand Canyon can put points up, and they beat St. Mary's because St. Mary's is just not the truth. So that occurred. A thing I'm pissed at Brian about because he persuaded me after the podcast was he kept putting in a bug in my ear about BYU, and I was like, man, they're not good when they're not at home. And he said, man, they're actually, BYU's all right, man. And I was like, and I changed it, and Duquesne beat them first round.
Kidding. I said on the podcast, I said they're the type of team that they can beat anybody, but they can lose too.
Yeah, I said the Mormons are not.
They're just inconsistent.
Solid analysis.
Well, like, you know what I mean? They're like the Lakers this year, you know?
No. They're not the Lakers. Don't say that. Northwestern did what I thought, beat FAU.
That was surprising to me.
Oh yeah, I was gonna hit that last. And then I had Auburn getting to the Elite Eight. I thought they were deep. Brian persuaded me that too. He said, man, Auburn is really good. And I said, damn, they are really good.
They were really good.
And they lost to Yale.
But you know what I forgot to bring up, Kenny?
What?
It's the Bruce Pearl effect.
Yeah, he has not
is
done
a
good
choker.
He hasn't done good in the bracket at all.
No. So we should have known.
But and then you see San Diego State like beat the dog shit out of them. Like San Diego State beat them in
Yeah.
the second round, 85-57.
That was a fluke.
Duquesne, that was a fluke by San Diego State.
A fluke that they beat their ass.
Oh, you thought what?
I'm saying because they shot like 53% from three, and you're talking about a team that shot 32% the whole year from three. They had an amazing game.
Yeah,
They
but
won't do that
It was a
again.
high scoring game.
yeah, I know.
High-scoring game.
No, it was a high scoring game. Their defense was good.
Their defense is always good.
Yeah,
The
but I'm
shooting
saying
that's their problem.
But the issue with Auburn was they didn't play any defense. They were
The
they were
SEC
letting
doesn't
them
play defense.
okay. Listen, they were just letting them shoot the ball. That's what happened with all the SEC that got teams that got upset. They were just letting guys shoot the ball. Like, all right, we'll live with it. Like, this is not pickup ball. You can't say, all right, we'll live with it. Let them shoot that. Hey, let them shoot that. No.
Yeah.
You can't let these young teams get any confidence, and that's what they did.
Hey, speaking of no defense, though, real quick, Alabama actually played some defense, and that's why they're still in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them all that credit, but
They played better than they had all year on defense.
They had 96 points. They let Charleston have 96 points.
That's true.
That's
I'm
not
talking about
no
the second
defense.
game.
The second game was 70. What is it? Where is it at? It was 72-61 to a Grand Canyon team that hasn't really been challenged. Grand Canyon is good because they're athletic, but Alabama is an athletic team too. So you can't put athletic with athleticism. Like it doesn't match up. You got to have something better. And Grand Canyon is just a poor man's Alabama. So you're not gonna beat them at their own game, right? I think this next round will be interesting when they play North Carolina. Okay. But then Clemson, they upset Baylor, which really threw me off. And then NC State beat Oakland, which was expected. I think NC State is a sneaker team. And then Texas lost against Tennessee, which I thought they were going to go deep. So what we have right now for the Sweet 16 is UConn and San Diego State. Who do you think is going to take that, Brian?
Oh, I've had a lot of time to think about this. At first, I was on San Diego State to cover, not to win, to cover. But now
We're talking all betting here.
Now
what
I'm
about
not.
you? What
Now
about
I'm
you, Ryan? UConn or San Diego State?
Oh, I have UConn winning.
Yeah, I think right now the only team that can challenge UConn is a team at the South. That's it. Like UConn is on a rampage. So UConn, I got them too. Illinois versus Iowa State. Who you got? I think it's a little tricky.
It's gonna be a good game. If you'd asked me this before the tournament started, I would have said
Iowa State.
Iowa State.
Yeah.
But Illinois, they surprised me. They're playing better than I thought they would. I think they have a good chance of winning this game.
They've been shooting the ball very well.
Yeah.
Ryan, what about you? Anything on that?
I mean, I had Illinois losing last round against BYU. That didn't make it. So, I'll go with Illinois.
Yeah, I still, you know how I feel about Iowa State. I still got them going. I have them upsetting UConn. That's what I had originally. So I like Iowa State there. Alabama, North Carolina. This is a clash.
Travis is hitting Illinois as well.
Yeah.
You said it again. What did you say? If Illinois what?
Hold up. Let me see if I can get it back.
If Illinois is hitting, ISU hasn't played any offense as good this season. I wouldn't say that. Houston's a good offense, and they shut that down.
Houston's not that good of an offense. They scored a lot of points because of their defense.
What are you talking about? They're one of the best shooting teams in America. What are you talking about?
No, they're not.
What?
They are not one of the best shooting teams.
Go
in
look
America.
it up. Go look it up. Go look at them. How many people on their team shoot over 30% from 3-point? Go look.
Over 30%. That's not a high number.
What are you talking about? It's college basketball. Who's shooting 40% in college basketball? Go, please show me.
I mean, McNeese State had 4 guys shooting over 40% from 3. That's why I had them as a Cinderella
That's why they
team.
lost, right? So we're not talking about that. What I'm saying in there is who on Illinois' team is good besides the freshmen?
Huh?
I
was reading the comment. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I said who on Illinois' team is good besides the freshmen? They're a good
freshman?
role player. On it, Marshall.
Shannon?
Shannon, what is it? No, what's the black guy? That was Marshall. What is freshman?
I think it's Shannon, bro. Unless I'm getting my orange teams mixed up.
Let me go look.
I think
Either
it's-
way, cool.
I think it's Shannon. He's a junior, and then they got Giardi Or no, that's Clemson. See, I'm getting all these orange teams mixed up.
Yeah, that's you're talking about Clemson for sure.
Shannon.
Yeah, Shannon's on Illinois for sure. Giardi might be on Clemson though.
Terrence Shannon Jr.
Oh no, I'm tripping. He is a senior.
He's a senior.
Oh, he's a senior.
I'm thinking about the freshman. My bad. He is a senior, but no, he's the only one that really be hooping. If he has a great game, then yes, Illinois has a shot. If he doesn't have a great game, then it's gonna get dark. Because defensively, Iowa State is a bear, and Iowa State has some guys that's gonna make them have a mismatch with their four.
They got don't they have the big guys, or maybe I'm thinking of Clemson again?
Who? Iowa?
Is that the same team that has PJ Hall on Illinois?
I don't. Let me see.
It might be Clemson. I'm thinking of.
No, that's Clemson.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I get these teams mixed up. Damn colors.
Yeah, I think
a freaking idiot.
I know.
So like Milan, I'm just gonna say his first name. Milan from Iowa State is a mismatch, bro. He's a problem. I don't know.
Brian's about to get replaced by Travis.
Nemo Kalivich, he's a dog. And then they always shoot us. We'll see, man. I think that's gonna be probably the most interesting game out of all the games. I think the North Carolina Alabama game, we'll skip straight to that. What do you guys think about that before I say my piece?
I think North Carolina is going to beat the dog shit out of them.
Okay.
I had Alabama winning this game.
Yeah, I got Alabama. Alabama is going to dog walk North Carolina.
Okay. This is the only, the top of the West is the only bracket that I got right so far.
Okay.
I had Grand Canyon, and then I had Alabama, and then I have Bama beating North Carolina.
Alabama scores too much for North Carolina.
Everything else is trash.
They do.
Yeah.
They score too much for North Carolina.
Okay.
They do. I'm just saying, dog. Like they.
What's the spread on that game right now?
The spread is -4.5. UNC.
Oh, I'm slamming that.
You slamming that?
Yeah, I'll drive it up. I'll do an outline plus 10.5 on that. I don't care. The game's not gonna be close.
It's not gonna be close. You're right, because Alabama's gonna beat them.
No, they're not.
Jeez.
If RJ Davis
wager.
Yes,
wager?
Please. If RJ Davis
Friendly
doesn't have a game, it's over, dog. If RJ Davis doesn't have a game, it's over.
Loser has to shave?
Who's handling Baycott, bro? Alabama ain't got the guys to handle Baycott.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
You haven't seen the team. Grant Nelson.
Travis doesn't have an opinion on this because he's a Duke fan. Okay, so he's a bias as motherfucker right now.
Look, Grant Nelson, he's gonna bring Baycott out, and if Baycott does come out there, he's gonna shoot his lights out. Then they still have what's his name from last year? Well, let me look it up. What's his name from last year? The big man.
Pringle? I don't know.
I think it is Pringle. Yeah, they still have Pringle. Like you said that he's not gonna battle. Like they got length. They got Sam Walters, their freshman. He gonna bring them out. Like, and they got hella shooters.
Okay.
There hasn't been one game this year UNC has scored 100 points, dog. They got shooters, dog. Like, look at the teams they played.
They're not going to put up 100 points against UNC.
They're going to put 90 up.
No, they're not.
Bro, UNC played Wagner, and Michigan State. Where's the competition? Where's the competition of teams that have had
any Tom Izzo team? That's competition in the bracket. Okay,
bro. They last. Nah, I'm not going to.
Michigan State went 69 both games. Sorry, great stat. Nice.
Anyway, all right. So with that being said, so we have that Clemson, Arizona. I'm taking Arizona. I don't know how you guys feel on that.
I'm conflicted now because Clemson was my early in the year. I was talking about Clemson. And then they played like shit at the end of the year, and now they look like they're back.
They don't have enough. They don't have. Arizona is fucking loaded. Sorry, excuse me, my French. Arizona is loaded, though. Arizona is loaded, dog. Arizona's rosters, they have some people out there.
All right. Since you're so confident, Clemson, I'm picking Clemson to win that game. Since you're so confident, Kenny. Listen, this is how you bet against Kenny.
Please do. I'm gonna, because I can't wait to come back next week. Okay, let me speed it up a little bit. So the Houston and Duke game, we're not even gonna worry about that because Travis knows that Houston's gonna win. So we're not worried about that.
I don't know, man. A lot of people are on Duke's nuts now. So
I don't know.
I picked Duke.
Why they're on Duke's nuts? I don't know why.
I got Duke.
I don't know. Houston almost gave the game away.
They almost is not. You act like they played a slouch.
Oh, Travis is gonna lose his shit.
Texas A&M is doing. Who did Duke play? They played Vermont and James Madison.
Yeah, they haven't played anybody.
Duke by 6.
Duke by 6.
He said Duke by 6.
Yeah,
Travis is tripping. Hey, Travis, don't tell me any parlays, bro.
Yeah,
I'm putting all bad picks in from now on.
Did I mention he's a Duke fan?
No, you did.
Just wanted to make sure we knew this.
Go Heels.
Oh God! And then you threw up the Texas Longhorn sign.
No, it's not.
Pete picked them.
Texas Longhorn.
He's winning the bracket right now, right?
It's Heels.
Pete is, yeah. My boy Pete. Shout out to him.
Which sucks because he picked Duke and I have Duke. And
yeah,
if Duke goes to the end, I can't win. So
I have Arizona. I think I'm the only person that chose Arizona.
Yeah, I mean you're gonna lose. You'll be with me, Kenny.
Okay.
You and I are like right next to each other right now.
I don't want to hear that shit.
As long as I beat you two, I'll be fine.
Oh, you definitely beat me, bro.
You won't beat me.
Kentucky, when they lost, I said it's over.
You won't beat me.
You're gonna lose to that team, Jesus.
So I'll say the last 2 games I think is going to be interesting. I'm curious on y'all take. I think it's actually I don't think Creighton and Tennessee is going to be interesting. I just think that's going to be just a brawler game. I'm not really looking at it.
I was gonna say it's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be a brawler game. It's not going to be like a scoring game, right? It's just going to be a defensive battle, go back and forth. I just think it's a game it's like one of those defensive games in NFL where you're like, okay, cool, there's a defensive battle, but nobody's really scoring. That's kind of what that game is going to be.
I mean, Creighton can shoot, man.
They can, and Tennessee can
Creighton's
too.
Creighton's going to win this by 10. I'm calling it right now. Creighton's winning by 10.
Oh, man.
I don't know. Look, I just know my shit, Kenny, all right?
Listen, I will say this. Big East and ACC teams have been the best 2 conferences in this bracket so far.
Oh, for sure. That's easy. That's without question. I'm not going to disagree on that. That's without question.
So if you want to ride with Creighton on that, I mean, I understand. I'm not betting against Creighton. I'll say that.
I don't understand. I think it's asinine.
Well, I mean, it helps that Creighton's in my Final Four, but
I'm just playing. All right, that's all I got for college.
What was the last game?
Wait, you didn't go? Did you go Marquette? Or,
no, I'm not listening to Marquette in that game. That's not really important. It's going to be a game, but it's not really important.
Why?
Who wins it?
Okay, I got NC State. I like what NC State got going on right now. I don't think they're actually going to win the game. I like NC State.
Can you imagine an NC State Duke game? That'd be good.
Nah, can you imagine the NC State North Carolina?
That'd be a good game.
Duke doesn't want to see NC State.
No, not with them DJ twins. Even though they're not twins, I know. Like DJ, that big DJ.
They're twins like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Little Homeboy there were in that movie. What's his name? Dane DeVito? Is that who it was?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So we'll see. And then of course they got Purdue versus Gonzaga, which I think is going to be a boring game, but of course you got Purdue and Gonzaga fans out there, so yeah.
Is this where Purdue chokes?
I don't know if they're going to choke. To be honest with you, they've been playing a lot better. So I don't know. I think as long as they rely on Edey and their outsides keep scoring, they'll be all right. They haven't really played anybody thus far. They played Grambling and Utah State, so who knows if they've really been challenged. But I could have said the same thing on Gonzaga. Gonzaga played McNeese State, right? And then after they played McNeese State, they played a Kansas team that struggled. They didn't have anybody that can really challenge them to score. So we'll see. Yeah, that's all I got there. We'll move on.
All right. So let's do baseball real quick. Opening day is tomorrow. I know everybody on this podcast at least is very excited, right, Ryan?
Wait, opening day is tomorrow? I thought the season started already.
The real opening day when everybody else is opening up. Yes. This is considered opening day.
The Korea games don't count?
They count, but they're not opening day.
They count for Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah. I don't know how much he had on those. Let's get into that real quick. Shohei Ohtani's interpreter was fired by the Dodgers for illegally or for betting with Ohtani's money, or Ohtani paid the debt. Something. It was like a $4.5 million tab that this guy owed a bookie allegedly. we were talking about it briefly before the podcast started. There's no way that either Ohtani didn't know about this or that it wasn't actually him running this tab up, because there's no bookie in their right mind that's going to let an interpreter who's making 100, maybe 200,000 a year run up a tab that high. Just no way.
Maybe. I mean, they can get away with it being like, it's
how?
Because they have leverage to be like, exactly what happened. He bailed him out. That's what happened.
Allegedly.
I mean, allegedly.
Yeah.
Because Shohei Ohtani is saying that this guy stole the money.
So this is the thing, though. When you have I don't think Shohei has ever had this much like publicity on him in a negative way, and I think his camp needs to just shut up, because what people do is the investigators. Listen, the best investigators are on social media, not
this
at
is why
law
you
enforcement.
learn English.
Yeah. No, you don't.
Don't start this. This motherfucker knows English. He just doesn't want to speak it.
Yeah,
okay?
I'm about to say
he's smart.
Very
smart.
The best investigators are on social media. So anything that you say will be held against you in the court of social media, because they will go back and look at everything that happened in history. They already have. They start bringing up things. Oh, well, I saw in back in 2022, it was an Angels game. You were pitching. It was a wager that was placed here. It was a wager that's placed in your homeland for $500,000 with the bookie. And then if you correlate that, how you pitch the under.
Yep. Yeah, I saw there was this one that it was against the Braves, and someone bet that he would give up over 6 runs. He gave up over 6 runs that game against the Braves, and that he would not get a hit or something like that. And he went over.
We're following the wrong people.
Yeah, I know, right?
We should have been tailing them.
They're like Nancy Pelosi at this point.
Bro, insider trading? Yeah. Well, we'll get some more of that when we get to the NBA, because we're going to talk about that guy too. But anyways, baseball real quick. I just wanted to say, if you can find it out there, tomorrow, Logan Webb pitches for the San Francisco Giants.
Brian's got a big hard on for this guy.
Listen.
Hard. I'm talking about that's just poking right now.
Yeah.
Over 17 and a half outs. Okay. Let me just tell you the stats from last year.
Just to let you guys know, the mic is not on a table.
Last year, on the road. This guy's white, right first of all.
Hold that. Here you go.
You wouldn't see it. Anyways, no. Last year, anyways, this guy hit 6 innings or more in 15 out of 16 times at home, 94%. Okay, on the road, he still hit it 12 out of 17 times, which is still good for 70%. This is like the most surefire bet there is in baseball. Hit this guy's over 17 and a half outs if you can find it. I can't find it on any books right now, but it might pop up tomorrow. And then let's see. Also,
and when it does, are you willing to guarantee?
Yeah. What do you put on?
I just gave you the statistics for it. It's an away game, so it's 70% chance that he's going to hit.
If you screenshot your bet to Brian and it doesn't hit, he will refund you back your money.
No,
up to $10.
Any bet up to $10. Yeah,
he's being DraftKings right now. No sweat bet up to $10.
Up to $10, but you gotta like, subscribe to the podcast,
and share this,
and screenshot it. Yeah,
and share.
If
you do that, Brian will give you money back.
Opening day, and you guys, man. Anyways,
Travis said, "Bet, be right back."
Good luck finding it. Let's see. Also, I like the Orioles tomorrow if they play. I know there's supposed to be rain.
Hold on, save it for BK bets, bro.
Hey, listen, this is baseball.
Oh, we're going straight to it. We're not waiting for our bets. We're putting our bets in right now.
All right, we'll save it.
We got a whole segment of BK bets.
Real quick, anybody like anybody for the World Series this year to win it?
Patrick.
Oh God, we're not doing that again. They will win it this year too.
Hey, I put a parlay in, and we'll get to that. I will say,
who do you got, Brian?
Oh,
you got somebody?
No, I don't. I don't do futures. I'm not tying my money up for 6 months.
Yeah, I say I like the Phillies, and I want to be a homer and say Padres. I bet the odds on the Padres is really good right now.
Oh yeah. I bet the odds on them making the playoffs is pretty good still.
Let me see while we're doing that. We'll see. You don't think they're going to get close though? You think it's over?
What do you mean?
You don't think they're going to even get close? Padres right now, it's not even good. It's plus 5,000.
To win the World Series?
That's not bad at all.
That's pretty good.
I mean, what number is that out of the teams?
Okay, well, let's see. That the Red Sox are worse.
Yes.
The Mets are worse.
Yeah. I'm asking
Brewers
who's ahead of them? Who has better? I mean,
who's right with them? Who's right with them?
6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, 14 teams. So you have the Reds, the Reds, the Giants, and the Padres. Listen,
the Reds, the Giants, and the playoffs.
The Reds, 14. The Giants. Yeah, the Reds, the Giants, and the Padres are all neck and neck with the Diamondbacks. And then St. Louis, the Rays, with Blue Jays and the Cubs are close. And then right now they have the Mariners at plus 1,900, the Twins at plus 1,900. Let's be serious. They're not winning the World Series. Neither
That's
of them
to win the World Series?
That's to win the World Series.
1,900 for the Twins.
For the Twins.
I would never pick a team out of the Central Division.
1,900 for the Twins, 1,900 for the Mariners. The Rays are plus 3,500. St. Louis is plus 3,500.
Okay.
St. Louis?
They're not as good anymore. They're not the same.
No. So what are we talking about? The Reds are 4,500.
Why? I mean, I like Ellie and all.
That's why. They're just going off of that.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, that's what I got. Right. To make the playoffs, Padres is plus 155. I will take those.
Okay. I mean, that's not bad.
Can you string these together?
I don't know if DraftKings will let you.
Nah, they don't let you do that. That's the only thing that sucks about DraftKings. DraftKings do better, dog.
It's because they don't want to get burned.
Ooh, but you could do a wings parlay. No, you can't do that either. This shit sucks.
No.
All right. Anyway, guys.
All right. Also, 2 games have already been postponed for rain. Welcome to spring.
Unders a lot.
Yeah, unders this month through the end of April probably are going to hit. I was trying to find stats on that earlier, but I couldn't find any good reputable sources. So,
what you got, Ryan? Are you gonna anything on hockey? Hold on, anything on hockey? No, we're good.
Hockey?
We're good.
No. Nah.
What we got, Ryan?
We got too much going on.
The NFFL, the National Flag Football League, is getting ready to start. The owners meeting happened. So
you didn't like the new rules?
No.
There are 2 main rules that got published. One is the new kickoff rule, which will go over the hybrid kickoff. I actually think it's going to be pretty cool, but we'll see how it goes. The other one that everyone is up in roars about is the drop tackle, the hip tackle or whatever. What's it called, Kenny? Hip drop tackle. Yeah. Hip drop tackle is now illegal. This is the play that Mark Andrews got injured on last year. A number of players get their leg bent over and get injured, so they've taken it out of the game. I think the reason why it's going to be so difficult is because it opens the door for so many judgment calls by the ref to be like, that was a hip drop. That was a hip drop. Because the rule is so vague. It could be literally any tackle. It's going to be impossible to figure out what is an actual. Is it because a player got injured? Is that when they're going to really call it? Either way, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
I don't know how do you tackle then? So if a guy is in front of you, were you supposed to run in front of him and then turn around to tackle him?
No, you're supposed to just like hold on to him and try to slow him down and let him run through you.
And break through your arm tackles.
Yeah.
For 5 more yards.
Derrick Henry's running for like 3,000 yards.
If you run up to Derrick Henry and you grab him from the behind, pause, and you're wrapping your hands around his waist, he is going to break your damn forearm.
Yeah.
I mean,
this is how players have been taught to tackle. Like, yes, it sucks, but like you hit them, and then if you can't get them down from like a higher hit,
you fall back.
You fall back, and you take your weight, momentum.
Yes, we say. Oh, this is the thing. It's not like somebody has malicious intent, like they're trying to go and roll up and land on the guy's back of his legs. They're not doing that. If anything, you don't want to have a guy lay his weight back on you. You're trying to take your force and use physics, whether it's tossed to the side, whether it go to the other side. I can't help how a guy falls.
Yeah.
So it's like you're making a job for the corner now. Good luck. Corners need to be the highest paid player. They already get enough money. Now they need to be the higher paid player because they got to deal with the most bullshit. You tell me I can't cut block, right? I can't cut tackle when a lineman that is 3 times my size coming to hit me. I got to take that, be a man and take that. And then now you tell me when I got to tackle a running back or somebody, a tight end, that I have to tackle them from the side and or hold them up and wait for everybody else to come. What are you talking about?
Yeah. The only time these tackles generally happen is when the ball carrier is fighting for extra yards. Now you're just giving them an extra advantage to continue to fight for extra yards and then taking things away from the defense that they could do to stop them from fighting for extra yards.
That's what it's about.
Like that Mark Andrews play, that when he got hurt, if he just caught the ball and went to, like, he was trying to get extra yards, like, and he got hurt. It's like business decision.
It's like the quarterback slide tackle, right? When can I tackle and when can I not? Right? Yeah. Quarterbacks now, they're not really sliding no more. They run it because they're like, oh, he's gonna pull up. I'm gonna keep running. Now you saw Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, right? He wasn't sliding, right? He was running, and everybody's like, damn, he did it all year. He was sliding all year. Now he's running, and now they getting first downs and things like that.
Yeah. Travis, it is not going to be reviewable. It is going to be just like unnecessary roughness, rough the passer. It's going to be a play that happens, and we're just going to have to suck it up and just be like, okay, next play. They're going to get a free first down.
His scoring's down this year in the NFL for the first time in several years. So, oh no, they got to boost scoring again. So take away from the defense even more. This has nothing to do with player safety. I don't care what they say. It's a bunch of crap.
But that's because of lack of consistency for quarterback play. That has nothing to do with with doggone.
But they're going to keep implementing rules to take defense out of the game. That's what they want. They want flag football. That is 100% what they want because that is nothing but scoring, and that's what they think people like.
I wouldn't say they want flag football, but because they can't they need to get these refs invested in flag football. Have you seen the Pro Bowl when they try and do flag football? The refs have no idea how to call anything.
Yeah, and the Pro Bowl did very well this year compared to recent years. So I know, to them, they're like, oh.
I think it's hard for the NFL because they're in this. You have a players union who's always going to fight for player safety, so they have to appease the players union, which is a pain in the ass. NFLPA is fighting for all these rule changes, like the hip drop tackle, the hybrid kickoff.
The players probably don't care either, though.
They do to an extent, though. The players are trying to prolong their longevity, bro. They're like, listen, whatever helps me stay in the league longer, I'm cool with. But they know
take the violence out.
They at the end of the day, I mean, there are some that care, but like everyone that comes out is like, the rule changes are bullshit. Like some of them care, but for the most part, they know the masses. It's a popularity contest. They know they gotta make sure they get their social media game up because that's how they get voted in the Pro Bowl. And then the amount of Pro Bowls you have is goes to your argument or your resume so that you can get another contract. So like it's all part of the game now. Social media is becoming a part of what we're doing here, and it's sad, but it's the future.
But to that point, right? So that's No, I'm not gonna get on that. All right. Because I was gonna go down on a little rant or about social media, but we're just gonna leave it alone. Because if you think about it, everything that is happening in today's society, it's a popularity contest, right? And it's I want to get the thumbs up and approval from society. So any way I can do that, that's what I'm going to do, right? So if the masses say they want this, then I'm doing what the masses is telling me to do. And that's what you see, right? If the NFLPA says, hey, we want to stand up for this, they're like, oh, well, we're going to do it. If it says, if it hurts the revenue or something potentially can be bad, NFL is going to do it, right? Like, and I think that goes for every sport. Anything that tails to capitalism with increasing revenue and getting approval from people, right, from the masses, they're going to do, because they're like, listen, we can't mess up our cash cow. And to a certain extreme, you got to be like, as a player, do I really want to play that game? Right? Do I really want to play that game? If I'm a college athlete, do I want to leave now? I think it was a valid point that I heard on this little I think I heard it on the Breakfast Club or something like that a couple of weeks ago, with Angel Reese and Flau'jae. I forgot her last name, but anyway, Flau'jae from LSU. They were talking about like, yeah, we want to go to the LSU, we want to go to the WNBA, but y'all need to make it enticing for us. Right? Make it enticing for us, because right now, college athletes are making a lot of money in college. So why do I need to leave to go? Like, if I'm a college athlete and I'm making millions of dollars, why do I need to leave now when I got to go learn a whole new rule book, because college football ain't the same? I got to learn all these different ways to tackle, all these different ways to do all this other stuff if it's so lucrative for me right now. And I wouldn't be surprised. Go ahead.
I think it's a little different when you bring in on the women's side of things, because they don't make a lot as professionals compared to men.
But men feel the same way too, though. Right, a lot of college basketball guys that might not make enough money in the NBA, or they have to go through the G League or do all that. They're like, I'm staying longer. And you saw Calipari brought that up as a prime example. He said, hey, man, a lot of these teams are getting older, and should we stop going younger and getting these top freshmen and start getting more guys in the transfer portal and things like that if we want to win national championships? Because the game is changing. The things are changing, right? And I'm saying, like, the NFL is changing, but if I'm a college player and I have to adjust to so much rules, do I necessarily want to go there if I'm making a couple million in college? If I got an extra year or two, I might not go out early.
Yeah, I mean, it depends where they're going to be drafted, I guess.
Yeah. First round is first round. We're not disregarding that. So, but I'm saying as far as junior.
Yeah. The other, I know that we're going on a rant, but the other rule, I want to touch on that real quick, get your opinions on it. The other rule that they changed is the new kickoff rule. So essentially, it's going to look way different. The kicker is going to still be back, I think, at like the 40-yard line or whatever. But then at like the 40 and like 35-yard line, the two teams are going to be like 5 yards away from each other. And the kicking off team cannot move until the ball is caught by the runner. Nobody can move until the ball is caught by the runner.
Except for the guys receiving.
Yeah. And there can be at least two guys back there. So here's the incentive though. If you kick it out of the back of the end zone, you get the ball. It's a touchback at the 30-yard line. But if you kick it before the end zone and it rolls into the end zone as a touchback, it becomes a 20-yard at the 20-yard line. So they're incentivizing you not to kick it through the back of the end zone. You're trying to give it to the returner to be able to score a little bit. And if it doesn't land there's a safety zone. So like, I think it's like at the 20, if it doesn't land in the 20-yard line or back or like closer to the end zone, then it becomes, they get the ball at the 40-yard line. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know it's stupid. The XFL has like a video of this. I could try and look it up.
So pretty much what they're trying to do is avoid sky kicks, so you can run down and get it before the doggone offensive player. And then they're saying no touchbacks, essentially. So just put it in play. But what you're having now is just punt return.
Not even.
Yes, but they're just
because the punt return, you're head on head with your guy, and then you're trying to block him, and then he runs, so you can still get a full head of steam. So what are you taking away from contact wise? Because if I beat him off the line, like think about it, if we send face to face and I beat you off the line, I have a straight shot to you. It's same like punt return. There's no fair catches either.
No, I think you could fair catch. Can you not?
I don't know.
I don't know. If there's no fair catches
Also,
either,
you
then
can't have any surprise onside kicks anymore either.
Yep. No more surprise onside kicks.
So if you're going to onside kick it, you have to tell them.
Yeah, because the whole setup is differently. You have to tell them ahead of time. Because what are they going to run backwards? Yeah, there's no surprise onside kick anymore.
You said nope. Caesar said nope.
Yeah, it's it's pretty dumb.
I just don't understand. You're trying to say we're making it safer, but how are you making it safer? The only person that you're probably making it safer for are the blockers. You're not making it safer for the returner. Because if I beat the return,
I mean, you have less. You're making it worse for the guys trying to make the tackle because the runner is going to be on a full set of steam before because like if you catch the ball, if you're running forward and catch the ball, they can't move until you catch it. You're already full momentum going forward. Like those guys are going to get blown up.
So with that being said, right, it's the same thing when you're going in pursuit, right? So you have 5-on-5, right, or sometimes it's 6x4, but the majority of the time it's 5x5. And how you play it is if I'm on the right side, I'm keeping the return on my left shoulder. If I'm on the left side, I'm keeping the return on my right shoulder. So at the end of the day, as we converge, I have to stay in my lanes regardless. So if I beat my guy, I'm not going to cross over and just whatever. I'm staying on my lane, and we're going to chase it. If 4 guys get beat, how does that help out the return? He ain't got nobody. He has no help. It's just him.
Yeah, but there's like 5 or 10 yards separation there between them. So they're not going to get beat off. It's not like getting beat off the line. They got to get beat by like 5 yards or something. You know what I mean?
But so what I'm saying is if the guy is standing here and the ball's caught and I'm just reacting off of you because I'm not looking back to see if the ball's caught. I'm reacting off of you. As soon as it goes, and I'm still backpedaling.
I think that at least in the XFL, they would actually go back like 10 yards or so before they turned around to block.
Good luck.
Yeah, I mean,
hey, I'm only saying good luck because we used to do that in college. We used to do that drill all the time. In the league, same thing. It's a drill all the time that everybody dreaded. It was like it's like you got to beat them to the spot. So you would start here, another guy would start here right in front of you, and you had to get to this spot, and they will run literally like this, and it was damn near impossible for the defender. I mean, for the guy on offense to block you. If you did get him, you were guaranteed to check. Sorry, you're gonna be on the bus. You gonna get signed because nobody was doing that. One cut move. You beat. Anyway, let's not carry on. Sorry. I know I've been going on a tangent today.
That's all right. L'Jarius Sneed. He gets traded to the Titans for a 2025 third-round pick, and they swap 7th-round picks in 2024.
Patriots can afford that.
Yeah.
The Chiefs essentially just wanted to get something for him. They didn't want him to play on the franchise tag. He was probably threatening to hold out and not sign the franchise tag. Chiefs went ahead, or Titans went ahead and signed him. I can't find the deal. I know he got towards the top end, but he's not the top paid corner.
He got a 4-year, $76.4 million.
It's almost $20 million a year.
Yeah,
$55 million guaranteed, $20 million signing bonus. In Tennessee, no state taxes.
Winning. That's a big factor for a lot of players. And what else happened? Aaron Donald retired. He hung it up. He'll be in the Hall of Fame in 5 years.
Good.
So did Damian Harris.
Yeah. Yep. Why did he retire?
Neck.
Yeah, he got messed up.
That was quick fall from grace.
There was no grace.
I mean, he was. I only speak from like a
he didn't come out
perspective.
Oh, okay, from that. I said
like
he didn't come out with like he came out like okay, he's a good player from Alabama, but he didn't come out with like Eddie Lacy. He's not like Eddie Lacy or Derrick Henry or stuff like that.
Do you guys believe the rumors about Justin Jefferson potentially being on the trading block, or do you think that's just? Do you think that's just a ploy for? Do you think it's a ploy for contract negotiations.
In whose favor? Who does that favor to have that out there?
I don't know.
It doesn't favor anybody.
Maybe Justin Jefferson.
to
His
be.
camp. If they push that out there, maybe they're like,
I mean, yeah, but they still need the team to agree to trade him.
Trade him,
So-
and then they got to trade for hell and high water in order to get him. And
Well,
then you're
that's
going
the
to
thing is because he's only got 1 year left on his contract. I don't think they're going to get a lot if they do trade him. You might see a second round pick from one of the best receivers in the game.
that would be nice.
It would be,
Yeah.
but
I
New
mean,
England can't afford it.
the problem is
San Diego can't.
no one will trade him. No one will trade a high, like they won't trade like a bunch of first round picks or anything like that for him because they have to turn around and pay him. It's
Right.
not like if he was like still on his rookie deal and he had like a year left, it's incentive for like someone to give their first round pick or whatever.
I could see San Diego doing some shit like that.
Nice.
So
I know
Right.
they're not, Simon. That's what they're not. So
that's why he said it would be nice.
it would
It's not
be-
happening.
It's not happening.
They're going with the
But I also
Khalil
I don't
Mack
I don't
trade
think he's,
deal.
I don't think he's going anywhere. Unless maybe he'll. I would trade a first round pick for him tomorrow.
I think that they're shopping him though, but they're going to find out soon enough that they're not going to get what they want. I mean, how many years did Diggs have left on his contract when they traded him? Because they did get a first round pick for him. But I feel like he had more than 1 year left. Harbaugh.
I hope he does get Marvin Harrison Jr.
He
That would
ain't
make
getting
me. That would make me more than a month.
He's not going past the Giants. There's no way.
The Chargers pick 5th.
Oh, the Giants are 6th?
Yeah,
Sounds like you guys need to trade up.
I think the Giants are set on Neighbors.
I don't think that's a bad subject. Even though I think that his colleague is better than him, Thomas,
Who?
Brian Thomas.
No, I like Malik Neighbors.
Did you not
he's
see?
better.
Did you not see Thomas in the combine?
No, I didn't really watch the combine much.
Listen, he ran a 4.32, and that shit was effortless. You need to go look that up, Brian. It even looked like he was running. It was.
I thought the guy from Texas was like the fastest one.
Yeah, he ran the fastest, but Thomas is 6'4" and like 220, 230.
Damn.
And when the
Big
way he
boy.
was running, you couldn't bro, you couldn't even hear his feet. That's how light on his feet he was. It was like
It doesn't matter. He played at LSU. He's probably going to be good. So
no, I'm about to touch you.
I would just draft him for that.
Yeah. So we good?
Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else. Just get your panties ready, Brian, because JJ McCarthy's going somewhere in the top 4 picks, and
I'll kill
it's
myself.
it's like Russian roulette. It's like Russian roulette, and I've seen him mocked.
It's gonna be
I've seen
Mac
I've
Jones
seen
all
him
over
mocked.
again.
I've seen him mocked.
I don't
as
see him
fuck.
going there, bro. You think Mayo is gonna get a white quarterback?
A lot of people have May going to him.
May going. I see
Bro.
May.
Bro, well if one thing
And-
he
He even said in a recent interview that there are about 5 guys at quarterback that they like.
okay,
Let's-
cool. But you know one thing he has seen is a brother has been helping out. All right. So he's gonna try to think he can get a Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson mix. He can try
I
to
mean,
think he can do that.
I want
but
Jaden
The problem
Daniels.
is they pick 3rd.
Yeah, they get the leftovers basically.
How?
What do you mean?
I mean,
How do you get the leftovers? You
Caleb
think
Williams and then the Commanders are taking a quarterback.
you think the Commanders are taking
Jaden Daniels?
Yes.
Jaden Daniels
Possibly.
is who's getting mocked there. That he is.
He's not going there. Listen,
know
let me I tell you one thing about the Commanders. They ain't taking no black quarterback.
Well, you know what?
Why not? They did that before.
And you saw what happened with RG3?
Well,
trauma, bro.
That's because
PTSD. They ain't not doing it.
Yeah, but look what happens when they drafted a white guy. They already shipped his ass out, didn't they?
You know why they shipped it? Because it's a new regime. That's why.
You think Dan Quinn's gonna? I don't think he fits the style for Dan Quinn though.
Dan Quinn's a defensive guy. I mean,
yeah, but
you think that Jaden Daniels fit his style? No.
Who's their OC? That would tell you a lot.
Kingsbury.
Cliff Kingsbury?
Yeah.
Oh, they're 100% taking Jaden Daniels then.
Why do you think that?
He coached Kyler Murray.
Jaden Daniels and Kyler Murray are not the same. They do not have the same quick twitch.
They're both mobile quarterbacks. Is what
they're both mobile, but so is he needs somebody to spin it. Penix, Bo Nix, they can spin it. Jaden Daniels can throw a little bit, but he don't throw like Penix and all them was throwing. For the system that he was running in. The LSU system is not the same what Kingsbury like to do at USC.
All right.
That's why I think like May, just because it's the pedigree too, because his brother was a dog, and it's like, oh my gosh, he has a competitive fire to him, blase. We'll see. When is the draft?
A month from
right? 27?
Tomorrow. A month from tomorrow.
Okay. I'm telling you, Patriots getting Daniels, and May is going to go to the Commanders.
I mean, I hope we get.
We're going to screw it up. We're not going to get Marvin Harrison. We're probably going to get an O-lineman. Since we do dumb shit, we're probably going to get an O-lineman, and then the Giants are going to get Marvin Harrison and ruin his career.
No way.
No, you guys are going to draft.
Well, you're right.
You're going to get Marvin Harrison Jr. And you're going to trade away Herbert to the Giants and get JJ McCarthy.
No way. He
they would not do that.
Herbert wanted.
Herbert
wanted.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
They were talking. Herbert was like the guy that Harbaugh was like talking up in the during the season.
Well, he's talking up JJ now.
Well, yeah, he's just trying to do his brother solid. His
buddy brother is solid.
Okay. He's trying to do his buddy a solid to be like, hey, draft this guy. Okay. That's all this is. It's all like draft day hype.
100%.
Like, the amount of money you get for like an extra spot in like the top 5, it's good.
Yeah, I don't know. I either want Daniels or I want Marvin Harrison Jr. That's it. At that number 3.
You're not gonna get either.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna renounce my fandom.
Not that. You won't do that.
Hey, burn your Hernandez jersey. I mean, it's probably due anyways.
We don't speak ill of the dead, okay?
Oh my god.
Oh, but I'll get to that later if we have more time at the end. I had something to say about that. I saw this video that was interesting, what Wes Walker was talking about on the Aaron Hernandez. Anyway, we're going to get to BK bets, right? I know this is why you guys are here. We're getting to BK bets. To be honest, if you guys are not grateful for what we have done thus far this year, just leave. Just leave. Leave BK bets, DraftKings. Just leave. We have been on a fucking heater, okay?
Yeah.
Brian's been hitting. Travis says, Kenny, we need a big one. Travis, I don't know what you want me to do, bro.
I mean,
I had a 7-teamer yesterday. I had a 7-teamer the day before that I missed by both of them. I missed by 1 point last night. I hit on Sunday for 900. We had a 2 parlays last week. At this point, we're about to start our own Discord and start charging for picks. At this point, are you feeling cocky, Kenny? Just a little bit. Like at this point, now I will say we're getting to baseball, so I don't know. I'm following Brian's lead here. I got to figure out I got to work the algorithm to see if it works. But basketball and all that right now, heater. So anyway, I'm off my high horse. Brian has some picks for you. I have some picks for you to look forward to for college this week, and then also for MLB. So, Brian, if you want to start it off, you can, and then I can finish off.
Well, I already ruined it. I said I'm taking UConn spread. I think they destroy the Aztecs. I don't think that San Diego State is going to shoot like they did against Yale. They also had a week to prepare. UConn is just unstoppable right now. I don't think anybody's beating them, honestly. And then obviously I said I'm going to slam North Carolina spread as well because Alabama doesn't play defense.
Okay.
I know Kenny and I are probably on opposite ends on that.
Yeah,
so.
we're that's funny. No. All right, so let's get to what I got. So when we do start this Discord, just call. I'm gonna be one leg short parlay. That's gonna be my Discord name. One leg short. So right now I have a 14 teamer. Travis, where's your pencil? A 14 teamer out right now.
No, he follows us on DK, so he doesn't need to put his pencil out.
Okay, well, everybody else that's listening, just follow us, right? And I haven't had good luck when I say it out loud, but whatever, we're gonna just run with it anyway. Women basketball, I'm on to something. So I will just say I got Notre Dame women money line, North Carolina State plus 4.5. Texas women money line, LSU women money line, USC women money line, UConn women money line. I have the San Diego State. Really? I really don't. Oh my bad. San Diego State, UConn over 136. Alabama plus 4.5. Marquette money line. Houston money line. Tennessee money line. Purdue money line. Iowa State money line, and Iowa women money line. If you put $10 on it, the odds is 56,000 to get you 5,600 back. Let's go.
I like that. I'm gonna take that with you anyways, Kenny, because I'll be wrong on my one pick just to get that with you. I'm cool with that.
And yeah, we get 5,600. I ain't gonna lie, we might start doing a heel toe on the next podcast. If we listen, I'm putting this up. If we hit this 14 leg, we're starting a Discord for sure. For sure. Baseball, I'm gonna hit mine first because I know Brian's gonna be like,
it's already created.
What?
I created a Discord a long time ago, but
For Two Jokes, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Oh, jeez.
All right, cool. Anyway,
it's there.
We're gonna start charging for everybody that's already faithfuls. You're gonna get in for free. Everybody else, we're gonna charge you to get in there because these picks we're charging $20 a month.
$20 a month.
That's
Bro,
nothing.
That's people that bet. They bet hundreds, thousands of dollars and pay hundreds of dollars a month for picks that don't even hit. That come on, bro.
Yeah,
Look
see,
what Travis
knows.
said. That's cheap.
You guys have a freaking problem.
Okay, don't worry about it. This is
Look,
me
this
and Brian.
dude's
This is me
tweaking
and
right
Brian
now.
thing.
Look, it's
Okay, my bad. Let me get this. 10-leg parlay for baseball. I have the Orioles money line, Houston Astros money line, the Twins money line, Blue Jays plus 1.5, San Diego Padres, I know, plus 1.5, Miami Marlins money line, Cincinnati Red money line, the Seattle Mariners money line. I have the under for the Diamondbacks and the Rockies game at under 8.5, and I have the Texas Rangers money line. I just put a simple $10 on that. It's gonna get you 1,700 back. Should get you started. So yeah.
All right. Well, Kenny likes the big ones. I'm just taking the small one to start us off right.
Brian, the Mr. One Hitter. Brian, one hit.
Yeah, this is a plus 118 2-leg parlay.
I like that.
Keep it short and simple.
Okay.
But I feel like you can slam this. I think it's almost a lock. I don't like to say
you
that.
bet a lot on it, right?
I'm gonna put it right now.
It's
$80.
It's simple. It's Orioles money line and it's Dodgers money line. I do not see either one of those teams losing on opening day.
Okay, guess what? I just put it. I just bet it.
I mean,
if it doesn't hit, you gonna give my money back?
I mean, it depends what we're putting on
losing. Baltimore's not losing after they just lost the bridge.
Don't say that.
Oh,
oh my God!
I'm just saying they got something to play for.
They do, but they also have a new ace pitcher going, so that's why I have them.
See what you did there?
Huh?
What?
That is the key. That's what you said.
Oh.
It was the Key Bridge. I thought it was a good joke. Did you mean to do that, kid?
No, yeah, I don't think
You did.
No, I did, but I didn't want to.
okay.
I don't want to be insensitive, right? Because we're living 2024, and sometimes people like you can't joke about things like that. We're gonna cancel you and shit like that. So,
Yeah.
come if you want to hear the jokes, come to two Joes and a Pro after dark. Yeah. Anyway, Brian, you have anything? You got something else? Because
I also like the Guardians tomorrow because Oakland Athletics suck. That's it. I mean, there's really no other analysis needed. And the Guardians, I do believe they won the division last year, or they were very close to it.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole AL Central sucks, but they're better than the Athletics. Athletics, again, I got to look at their win total. Last year, I told you their win total was going to be under 60, and it was. So that go look at their win total. If it's anything under 55, take it. I don't think they're winning shit this year again.
Yeah.
So, and then a sneaky little pick. It is also a homer pick, but I like the Red Sox money line in the first 5 innings.
Yeah, I will say this. I'll make this to you guys. I'm going to do better on. I know Brian is good at hitting the singles. I'm going to do better on like some trying to find an advantage, right? Whether it's the first 5 innings, I'm gonna do a little research more on that. If we can get some hit parlays, trying to do better on that, because baseball is just starting, and that means we have a lot of opportunity to make some money, right? We gotta build our bankroll up to football season, and that's when we can really get it popping. But yeah, other than that, I don't have anything. Brian, you got anything for us before I let the people go?
Nope.
Short and sweet, man. BK bets, get with it or get lost. Simple, So, as always, we appreciate the support. Everybody that's tapped into the chat, we appreciate you. Travis, Simon, Caesar, I'm missing somebody. Brian, everybody else who's tapped in, is watching the live. Appreciate your support. Share, like with your friends, family. Make sure you tap into DraftKings BK bets, or not BK bets, for 2 Joes and a Pro on our group, and let's win some money this week, man. And roll tide, and yeah, that's all that matters. Peace.
Peace.
Later.